The other night, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys.
Got the sound up very loud here. Before I get going, let me fix that. I can't. Ready when you are.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
I don't know why my guy run off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone
he
for a
didn't want to do nothing.
touchback.
I wonder if I'm still having controller issues.
Find out shortly.
Yeah. Get him!
Prescott looks to throw right away. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Let me see.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I'm trying
They'll
to turn
have
down
two
the fucking
remaining
sound.
as we
Hold
step
on.
aside
We gotta start
here
over again
in this
because I
first
can't. I gotta get it. Oh, there's options.
Yeah,
Settings.
go ahead, do whatever.
Yeah, because I can't hear you at all. Broadcast, in-game commentary. I had 100%. I'll have to turn it up later.
Look where the game clock stopped.
I don't see it.
38.
Oh, did it go 38?
It sure did.
All right, so let me go to 75. Turn the crown down to 75. But I hit a timeout by accident already. On the field, that's fine. All right, so back.
I'm sure that'll help me at some point.
Waiting for your peer to resume.
Order.
All right.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
You know, it's hard for me to play defense against Dak, right?
Yeah. It hurts your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it.
Oh, nice.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
What's
I
that?
just need something right here.
I said I like
And
Michael
the end
Gallup in
result
real life.
Nice
Oh,
first
yeah.
down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The tackle there by Justin Bethel.
Like, where'd it go?
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
That's pretty important.
Things about this
Yeah.
play,
I didn't realize what the play was going to
run
be.
a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 39, Prescott.
I'm going to get a penalty.
And he's going to be
Oh, did you smash into me?
Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of
You
this.
just, Dak's like, here, let me sign that for you.
So the yellow
like,
flag
right
came
on.
out, and
So
that
we get
leads
close
to
to
a
him.
new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
Where the fuck is the
And he'll
team?
be brought down here.
They're all spread out all over the place.
7 yards on there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Running.
They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Oh!
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
We're diving for it. Got rid of that too quickly.
And utilize the outside third of the field,
not normal,
especially against man coverage.
Normally
but that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Elliott.
Get in there!
Down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Yeah, man, I got 2 more downs.
3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it?
Cool.
Almost survival of the
be
fittest
easy.
here.
Dak Prescott throws for a touchdown.
Go ahead and do it.
Oh no, Ezekiel Elliott just runs in there.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Feed me, feed me.
Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out.
I tried to do
And the
signature.
Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on
I
the
brought
board
the tank.
first here this afternoon.
It's hard to defend against the tank.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's gonna miss.
And his kick is no good.
What the heck?
An inauspicious start here
missed the
kicking-wise
stop
as this one
point.
stays
I don't
a
know how I
6-0
did that.
game.
I did that on the kickoff.
Yeah, it's like that's unusual. I also
know.
don't see all the 3 lines. I only see 1 line here for the kickoff. It's incredibly interesting.
A little different. Head-to-head, I
So
guess.
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run here over Raheem Mostert, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple
Yeah, it's
here.
hard to
2nd
knock
down.
down Parsons.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown.
Yeah, he
here,
does.
and if it's a
You don't
long
want to
play,
move.
So be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
You
and
fucking
relax a little bit.
guy
after
wouldn't
you
let
just
go of
gave
me.
up
He's
the
holding
score.
me.
And he'll have
Holding
the
me,
Dolphins
flag.
first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard
It's
line.
not flag.
Good, nice crisp run for a first
Come on.
down. I wonder
looking
if the
for a
defense
flag.
might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua.
Oh, he fall down, big dude, go down. Jump up and get that son of a
And the
bitch.
defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I knew that was going to be tight.
Yeah, with Diggs.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm sure I'll get right back to you in a minute anyways.
I forget how good
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's one thing if you're throwing
Pretty
a ball
loaded.
like that, trying to throw someone
they
open
can
or
all
lead them
never
into
put
an
it all
area.
together.
But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more
Nope,
conviction.
there you go.
Thank you, sir.
I don't even know what the hell happened. I threw, the guy turned and came back like he was supposed to, but I overthrew.
They trot out their
That's not known for Dak to overthrow.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was
Playing
2 in a
Bassman.
row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because
Started kicking
these
my ass.
offenses, they
Oh,
got
you-
Whatever, dude. Shit.
These
You're
defenders,
winning.
they're locked
Hell,
in
I haven't
and
even
really
scored.
focused.
J-Ron Curse in on the tackle.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle.
I usually
coming
get
out.
careless.
Boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in
No.
a hurry and limited
Trying
them
to
to
put him
just a
in his
couple
place.
on first down.
Where are you
Second
going?
down, here's Mostert.
Nowhere
Walked
with
into
those.
him.
They
Oh.
follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I was
And
just
he's
an
going to
inch
be
away
brought
from
down at
grabbing
about
you.
the 16.
Kill my
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one.
Oh, shit.
The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Where are you going?
Where the hell? That was my fault.
Here. He can fight only to about the 4.
I tried to take over, and boy, I screwed that up.
Second and goal.
Try to squeeze
be interesting to see now what they do offensively.
Yeah, but I had a clear path.
I
mean, it was a touchdown.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That's totally me.
See that. He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off.
Almost picked it up off the ground.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter. 6-0 our score after
I very
one.
rarely kick field goals, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Unless there's absolutely no other option.
Right.
I'd rather lose the game.
Well, I mean, if you're playing like a real football game, yeah, but we're
Yeah.
playing each other, so.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Get out, get out.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
I wanted him to
Cowboys
stop.
Are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it.
Running
the decision
man
to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
I didn't want to leave the
I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close. We may as well go for it.
Get your ass caught up.
They had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All right, buddy.
Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
I like that.
I don't know how I did that.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And this time they've
got a neck injury now.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Prescott now from the 50.
You fucking.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
I selected it too.
Yeah, but I was in front of you. How do you get around me?
Position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Is that what it is? Well, yeah, but you're using a controller.
I didn't get in front of you. He did. I don't know how the fuck he did that. I did catch the ball, but
I didn't get my guy.
Oh!
That was athleticism there.
Yeah. So freaking big.
Break away and take control of this game.
Remember, I told you before.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
Got
to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been
guy like got in front of me.
Find a way to bring
I did that on
those
purpose
two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
You were right. You throwing it right at me.
First and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tua's voice, it's not really Tua.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this
I swear.
effort, but it's
not his voice. Because Dak sounds like him.
This does not. It's a.
They're doing a lot of things that we talk
some black guy.
No, it sounds like fucking Patrick Mahomes. Got that little country bunch of Texas twang.
Yeah.
That sound like Tua.
I picked the wrong defense. Shit. You got this.
Tua on 4th down.
Get up there.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Terrific.
Oh, damn, that is terrific. Fantastic.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Tank
Second
ran
and 8
into a
coming
wall.
up.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's got his man.
You see what I did?
I
missed him.
I saw you coming in on the bottom.
Dude, I almost had your ass.
I saw you coming. That's why I was like, all right. That's why I stopped and threw it.
Oh, it was perfect, man.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And boy, there's that elusive.
I didn't need to. I was just trying to turn.
Spinning forward and able to get 6 yards out of that.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run.
There is a swipe the ball.
Yeah, they didn't get a
but
first down, but
did.
still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Like try to knock the ball out of their hand.
Yeah.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him
up here. I'm gonna be in serious
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz as his guys are able to extend their lead. We're down in this part of the field, CD. They'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. That is caught. He's got it.
Now we got those extra points back.
That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now,
oh, man, it hauls ass when it comes down when you're playing another player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hauls ass when it comes down the thing.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yeah, it goes up slow, and then you click it, and it goes whoosh! And you're like, oh, fuck!
Oh, shit!
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Big was lagging.
Sure they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Another catch there for Waddle. And
nice
brought down just
Waddle's
shy
my
of
guy.
Well, these guys have definitely been
reliable
in the first half. I
oh
like
my
their
God.
countenance. I like the way that they're
22.
panicked out there, the
all
way they're
that
carrying
I ever
themselves.
used.
They
All
were
that
starting
I
to
needed.
move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now
This
Tyreek
offense finding its
faster,
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense. Coming up that big completion to prior snap.
I was afraid about
Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
From midfield, here's Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I can't say that anymore.
Because what I'm saying is a pass
he never misses that.
To complete anything. No rhythm, no
well,
timing.
you had somebody all over him.
Every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Professional, suck it up.
The Dolphins on 3rd down.
Exactly.
Just 1 for
Make
3
it happen,
thus far.
bitch.
This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, my guy ain't even trying to get there.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to be
slow
set
poke.
up down around the 15-yard line. An excellent game,
Tyreek's
35 yards.
This offense has been slow to
I didn't
get
know how to
started,
speed
but
him
that
up
play
either.
will certainly give a
Tyreek is
little
like
bit of
a
life.
Maybe the late
4-2, wake-up call that they've been
4-2-3
seeking.
guy, like uncommonly fast. Look, Rock's playing Madden now.
He's been playing Madden. I tried to play him earlier.
Yeah.
And I sent him an invite. He didn't respond to it.
That's probably because he don't have season.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just
I said I don't like any of these plays.
All the ones they're offering you?
Yeah.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Oh, nice. You juked right by me.
Dip right under.
From 17 yards out, and the
chip.
Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed.
What I did, yeah. See how fast it comes down?
Yeah, it does come down fast.
They know how to make those adjustments at the
That
line of
tripped me up a
scrimmage
little bit.
when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Comes down quick, boy.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that one. It went out of bounds, so really good
I
starting
did set a
field
return
position
right, too.
past the
That
40-yard
shit was
line.
crazy.
Oh, shit. It was a fucking ricochet.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
Ball.
But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
I didn't have
that was
back
big
there.
for them.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Nobody wasn't thinking about a sandwich.
Stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 30.
You were thinking about a sandwich?
No, I should have. You know, all they could think. Nobody was thinking about it. They could have just called out turkey or hey, there's a hamburger. They probably would have got the fucking ball.
Yeah.
It is so hard to switch off to when you're trying to pick up a fumble like that.
Right. Especially
you know
when
what I mean?
Yeah, when you're jumping on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, to.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Oh, that's pass interference. Give it to me.
Oh.
Give it to me.
It wasn't catchable.
Boy, a real
That bullshit.
There, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Like what, 3 seconds?
As the clock will stop with just 30 seconds to go
Called the
in
wrong
first
play.
half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here.
I had to go for it.
Will come out to the 20. Well, they were going for the big strike right there.
No choice.
This just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top. It gives you a chance to go make a play. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
Trying to Hail Mary this shit.
To their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Might want to move forward if you're
So
trying
the
to
completion good for 7.
A little more forward, you said?
And that'll make it
a little more forward.
Well, I got to watch that clock, though. I'm running out of time.
Prescott yet again.
You dick.
And Prescott
you're a run back there.
Picked off by the former Cowboy, Byron Jones. There he goes.
Did you see him run?
Yeah.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
I could have just kneeled.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions.
It's more
in
fun
this
when
game,
shit's
and
happening.
Now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception.
Wide open.
Do a little more damage. There's your outcome right there. Take it to the house.
Look at that score, baby.
14 up.
First half.
Never down,
You're
never
watching
out.
The NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
It's weird not playing the computer because I already know what this is going to do.
Ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. All
What the computer's going to do?
It's much easier to predict than first.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Way different playing a human.
Oh, for sure.
Plus, with all the mistakes and everything we make.
Oh, yeah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2.
Oh, shit,
You forgot what you're doing?
Good offense.
Yeah.
Was that an RPO or something?
No, it was a run, but I thought he was going to run a little further. He just sat there like,
we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first.
I do that during RPOs.
Hey, we can go out and really run our offense.
Oh, wait a minute.
But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Tua.
Oh, right in the freaking sun, dude.
Time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this
What
back
was that?
into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense
What is the
has a
spinning splits? What the hell was that?
He's probably out on injury now.
Yeah, and he's got his full growing.
But this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
I thought it was one of those buttons.
Some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition pick 6 earlier in this game?
I didn't plan on that one happening.
No?
No?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down.
I don't like the way this is
20.
going already.
You don't like the way what?
Your guys are playing pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's
No!
My goodness,
Come on, Diggs! Come on, Diggs!
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Oh, my.
The Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Your ass down, bitch.
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh,
Give him
man.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play.
You're playing man.
Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
I don't think I got any yards on that one.
Here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the draw, it's Pollard. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6.
This game is stupid. Had I not pulled him off, that would have been a freaking,
This defense created their own line of scrimmage.
that would have been a first down.
Every battle up front. A lot of times that is one-on-one.
Or a
If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Giving to the big tight end on
Did he give it to me? Okay, good.
He got first down.
I was gonna say I was over barely. I was close.
That they needed as they convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly
38.
right, because
Like
when it's that
that,
6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to exit.
He wouldn't throw. I was pushing it. I think you were already there.
Yeah.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Oh, he fakes a spike.
Give me. It won't throw it. It wouldn't throw it. It wouldn't throw it.
And then finally, intercepted for the 4th time today.
I was pushing buttons and it wouldn't throw it.
Dolphins are going to take possession here at
I don't know why it wouldn't throw it.
I saw the pressure coming at him.
What a
that
save.
just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
I was trying to throw it to A.
Interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I misplaced that.
Hill. And there's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
Give me that back, please.
You're welcome.
CD, this is getting tough to watch.
I want to try to throw that again because that pissed me off.
Interceptions, that's
Yeah.
a whole new level. It's not
should
a new
have.
level.
It would
It
not
makes it
throw it.
tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him.
I thought I had it enough because I had pulled him back.
You're going to need him later on. But
Man.
it reminds me of a time
I know.
that a
Right
former
in my
defense
hands.
coordinator of mine told me he was in a game.
Well, I thought I had come back to the ball enough to where
So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the
Dude.
quarterback and said, here's what you do.
I'm going to have to warn you about your offensive line.
What's my offensive line doing?
You're getting tired.
That's just mean. I don't know that I
What do you mean
could
they're
ever
getting-
say that to
they're
him
getting
right
tired?
now.
It's not good for Dak.
My offensive line's getting tired?
Yeah.
So they'll come
Dak
up
takes him
first
to dinner
and 10
too
now
often.
from the 33.
They're getting fat?
Yeah. Fat and tired.
Up the middle. Here's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the
Like
ground.
2 yards
That'll
after
make
you
it
hit
2nd
me.
and 4.
It's hard to get him down.
Success here so
Yeah,
far,
he's a
but
tank.
you get the feeling
Tank.
that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott.
Oh,
And that'll be incomplete.
so
Pretty
too
good
late
shot
on
as
that
He tried to
for
pull
me.
that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
Oh!
And he's going to get the first down.
He got it.
Yeah, roll over the top of your other dude.
Yeah.
4 yards on the pickup, and
bastard.
that's good enough to extend the drive.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look,
I'm trying to experiment here. These don't ever work for me.
But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
It won't throw. It won't throw.
And they're going to
I was tapping. I was tapping. It would not throw. Oh, shit.
I
don't even know what that was.
Defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It was probably the same
before the
RPO.
second down play,
Yeah.
we'll get a whistle, a
It wouldn't
signal,
throw it.
and a
It would not
timeout.
release the
And that's going to leave
motherfucking.
him with just
I
one
saw you.
timeout remaining, still
Just
in
like
the
it was
third
stuck.
quarter. We'll see if
Yeah.
that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Yeah, it was terrible.
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 On
Here it
2nd and
comes.
15 now. Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. He's into the secondary.
It's like the freaking
Michael Gallup.
bad news Bears over here.
I don't know why you let
See, everybody was
guys.
jumping left and right.
You said I'm tired. You're the one laying on the middle of the field.
Circle that drive.
Hey,
'cause
watch.
That might be one to remember. Well executed
Oh,
to give him a little
don't worry about him.
Let's take it into the
Shoelaces
boxing
got him
ring.
tight.
You talk about them
And I'll just jump over him.
keeping the fight where they
Fucking
wanted to,
$45 million
whether it was in
a year
the
can't
center
tie
of the
your
ring or
shoelaces.
putting them on
I'm
the
telling
ropes 'cause
you.
it was jab, jab,
Jeez.
jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
I see it coming.
Extra point by Moore.
Try to.
And
I
good.
got
And the lead now up to 14.
God, the
Following
kickoffs are what's
touchdown,
fast.
Here's Marr to kick it away.
The field goal's not as fast.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
He said no
and he'll
effort.
take over at the 25.
He's like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
You're going to get a
And they've sort
good
of
pass
lost their
here.
way, partner. How do they
think the sun is
recalibrate and get
becoming a
this proverbial
problem.
train back on track?
Whose son?
Jerry,
This is where leadership
the sun.
really comes
Oh, the
into
sun in
play.
your eyes? Yeah,
How's the
but
head coach
we switched
handling it?
quarters,
The
so it'll be in my
offensive
eyes at some
coordinator.
point.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right,
think
guys,
Jerry does.
you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to
Here we
lean
go.
on
Here
that
we go.
leadership.
Get over here.
With Mostert up the middle. And
Signal
slow
just
going there.
yards.
He'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
Well,
they've got to pick
8
up the
yards.
urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's a slant to Hill.
Oh my God, doing the
And he's
swimming,
gonna have
swimming
another
man.
first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Tua.
Oh, ain't nobody there.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be out just a
I
yard or
switched to
two
the guy,
shy
and then
of
all of
the
a sudden he
30.
almost did what you do, is just
Calling
lay
a
it
gain
down.
of 14 for the second play in a
Chill.
row.
And
Yep.
this was a nice
Almost had a
example of an
shoelace
offensive
incident.
coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch
Nice.
to pick up really nice
call.
yardage.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Timing
That
is
can be
so
a bad one,
important on
too.
a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it
I saw him
upfield.
coming. I figured he was going that
He
way.
is met
Yeah, I
in
couldn't
his
get him.
tracks
Couldn't get
behind the line of scrimmage.
Around the blocker.
He'll lose
Yep.
a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
I did that. I had to get in front of that shit.
I was coming. I was right behind you.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
Oh, my goodness, another interception.
That's going to be it. I can't catch him.
Races down the right side.
Tyreek got him in the end zone.
Defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going
to get. Oh, man, it was in his hands. He just swallowed it, looks like.
Option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Have the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball. And that's all she wrote. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself,
Watkins in his little hole, man. And
and everybody's scrambling, maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They were ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right?
That's right on the line. Look at that kid.
They stuck it in the end zone.
He said, screw these guys. I'm in training.
Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping the 2-point attempt.
All right, so now you're gonna get you're gonna come up with something crazy here.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this game, but
he had his hand on the ball. It's like he can't even hold on to it.
Well, my guy was sitting on your head, pushing it down.
No, I think he was tickling. That's what it looked like.
You're absolutely right about
tickling
that, partner, because
yeah, he's
like under the armpits.
Sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Get him, oh, Mike. Did you see the guy? You were going to get sacked, but he stopped and decided to watch you throw it.
And get better for the next time.
I did see that.
And I couldn't get switched to him.
For the rest of the time that they play.
I hate when I can't get
this type of situation again.
Yeah.
It seems like happens all the time. My brain's not. The game's faster than my brain.
Third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Yes.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Another interception.
Man, you've had how many?
About as many as I did all season in the face of the franchise.
He said he just set a record. None of these guys can catch.
They're all fucking punks, that's why.
I guess so.
Rich little bitches.
Yeah. Rich bitches.
He's with the Lions at that time.
Oh yeah, these catch the ball.
That's it. They get paid so much damn money to do it.
Like, I don't want to hurt my toe.
Yeah. I might have to put some ice on it.
Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there.
I'll leave it at that. I'll keep it G-rated.
Thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to
you can say whatever you want.
I mean,
territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell.
We've been known to throw out some naval terminology time to time.
It's real hard to put it back on and mash it because
well, not allegedly. We have.
Come down,
what the hell?
What the hell was that?
He tripped over his lineman.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last
Stop dropping
play.
goal.
First down.
Thought he was on fire.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Do
they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
We got three.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
Oh,
that one a little too high.
It's on that one.
And incomplete.
If I could have
nice back-to-back plays defensively.
switched, I
Stacking
would have.
momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion.
My brain was fast enough to switch and pick it.
Yep.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I was trying to, I got stuck on my guy. And I was trying to get back a little bit.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
He barely got rid of the ball.
The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fourth down, Prescott.
What?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
So that's not where he was supposed to go, by the way.
McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay
He was supposed to go out and cut back.
Defense is able to hold. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that.
Yeah, I might have thrown it too soon.
Wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Figured you were coming, though.
Some teams are just like that. You know,
I didn't get a chance to look.
Coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
What the fuck?
They're also the same coaches.
Did you see my hand come in the air to like smash it out? I don't know how I did.
Did it not look like he had it?
It looked like he had it, and he was already making the move.
This defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy
Like
part of the game.
I was like hitting me in the kidneys.
Just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here, redeem yourself, bitch.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
Did you like all that?
Yeah, I kept switching guys by accident.
28 yards.
My one guy ran right by you, juked on me.
Those are the types of plays they
I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
They had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution.
That's nice. That's nice. Oh shit! Very nice. Go get him, you fucking slow fuck!
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards.
Might want to check the rubber in those shoes. They might be burned up after that one.
Game here in the 4th.
Probably got 500 pairs over there by his bench.
So tough to defend.
Oh yeah, he's already taken those off. He'll never wear those again.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens.
Officially
Ball's
retired.
out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The first one that was semi-decent.
Yep.
Jeez.
This taken in at the goal line.
That shit makes me feel
return out to the 27-yard line.
Like, how can I not kick the ball? The stupidest thing on the game.
Yeah, that first one when I did too, I was like,
here set to begin the drive.
Came quick.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that fast.
On the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe
I don't remember that from before. It being fast like
here's
that.
the situation.
It's only
You're
like
not
on the
thinking
kickoff
touchdowns
though.
anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, point keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense.
Oh my God, you freaking reach.
You had him.
I was on him and switched off.
49-yard line.
You can let go.
Yeah.
Rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down.
I can't get anybody to catch. You guys don't miss. Well, it is CD Lamb.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively.
It's not usually my experience.
Trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it.
I'd still give Dak the edge over Tua. Come on.
For sure, yeah. Did you see the way he threw that on the move?
Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a
You got 2 yards.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as
I love when I see him run. I mean,
most of the time when you design like, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits.
I mean, 6'2", 225.
The Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion.
Try to get it off for a 2-minute
story they'll talk about after this one. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Elliott. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself
because
right now I could be in that with that offensive line.
I know, that's what I need
exactly
to do.
What they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Dak's going to keep it. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's Elliott. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On the sneak, it's Prescott.
Couldn't get my guy on him.
For the touchdown. Dak Prescott.
I had to give Dak one.
On the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
I'm okay with that.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line. So they attempted to fake extra point, unsuccessful.
I guess he was trying to get first out.
I don't know what he was doing. That didn't make any sense. He didn't go to the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
What the hell he was doing.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
All right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Oh, no, it's second and 10.
Because now it's not a total loss.
Yeah, he jumped in the air. I thought he had it in bounds.
So there's some plays they can build
got those little tiny legs. Hard to stretch.
But overall, though, they were just out personnel.
He can squat a bus, but
just playing at an elite level.
But he can't jump very high.
Following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. Meanwhile, to his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They fake the handoff. Now
Get him.
Tua.
Get him.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the
And my goodness,
Just to make sure.
another
Just to make
interception.
sure.
Past the 20.
Oh, he's coming.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Try to make too much happen with shitty fucking players. It just doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
Played this entire game. Not only did they put their stamp on.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it, and that is incomplete.
Your ass that time.
Seconds left on the
I'm not gonna
clock.
fall for that shit again.
I went the other side, though.
My opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big
I do all this too. I try everything.
But all in all,
I've
just go
never
ahead
done
and
an
put that
onside
play
kick.
on ice.
Well, that ain't the way you do it.
So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Yeah, I missed the line. All
Just
right,
a little bit.
so let's go deep here. I don't think you're running it.
I'm not gonna run it. Don't worry.
One final try
Oh,
for
shit.
Tagovailoa.
Oh, it's coming.
He's going to float this over the middle
Yep,
deep.
we got it.
And now here is
Hey, whoa. Now,
interception.
listen, we can't get off this till we see how many
We gotta
interceptions.
see the stats.
And the Cowboys
I mean,
come up
it's
with
gotta
a
be
late turnover,
outrageous.
but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
I didn't make it to 30. I mean, it went
Charles,
past
a lot
38.
Of happy faces
Yeah.
heading
That last
into the
run
tunnel
in.
as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This
Holy
offense,
shit.
they certainly were there in this
Now,
one.
if Rock kicks your
Everything
ass, then
clicking
I'm
for
going to
them in
be
this
like,
contest,
wait a
the
minute.
kind of
Because at least I play this
that
for
they're
a
gonna
while, you know.
cherish.
I don't know how I beat you.
Well, I gotta stop being all crazy too.
Yeah,
I
play
do
football.
some crazy shit. I do
Football.
some crazy shit. I would be more serious if I was playing wrong.
So
I-
that'll do
I
it
would-
for my
he would have a
partner,
lot more
Charles Davis,
consequence.
and the best darn crew in the industry.
Takeaways.
This has been a
Holy
presentation
cow.
of the NFL on E.
You had
That
more
is
passing
sports.
yards.
It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and
That's
say
hilarious.
so long from Arlington.
You never fumbled either, right? That was all interceptions?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, you tipped a few, right,
Yeah.
that I picked up.
Well, let me know when you're ready to run this back. I gotta make up for this shit.
Yeah.